And here is my friend, Mr. Watermelon. Mwah. Thank you, Mr. Watermelon. He's going to be my beautiful, juicy friend that I'm going to intake today. Watermelon is a wonderful dehydrator. Yeah, it helps you to release a lot of impurities, and it's made from water, and it helps you release water. How about that? And it's a great detoxing is essential, and that's mainly why we do this juice feasting. Of course, I want to lose some weight. Look how beautiful that is. And it has seeds in it. Make sure your watermelon has seeds in it, because if it doesn't, that means that it's been hybrid. You don't want that. I just go ahead and juice the whole entire thing. You see how thin the rind is? I got this nice little watermelon at the Whole Foods. They're on sale, so I live in Southern California, and we've got watermelon now, so I'm going to stick this in to the juicer. Right, so here we have our beautiful, gorgeous little slices of watermelon with a little rind intact, a little rind, not too much. And I'm going to stick those right in here in my juicer. And I'll turn it on. Right here from the top. We have our handy dandy little shover thing. Yes, that's what I call it. And so, you know, it goes in through here, and juice comes out the bottom, right in there. Show you. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Do it one more time. Good. And then the residue is supposed to come out through here, and there it comes. Coming right out this side there like a Play-Doh factory. I love it. Fun factory. That's what I call it. One more. Yummy. And here we have it. Our gorgeous watermelon juice. Woohoo! It's just amazing. Isn't it beautiful? There's a little bit of foam on the top, and it tastes phenomenal. Cheers. Right, so here I am, day 2 of my juice feasting day, and before I came on today to record, I was looking on my computer, just noodling around to see what's going on with juice feasting on YouTube, and gosh, I came across a lot of different perspectives about it. They range from totally negative to really great and positive. And it's just, you know, I think it's really important to identify the reasons why you're doing, I guess, anything in life, really. But, you know, when it comes to juice feasting, it's a commitment you have to make, and you got to know why you're doing it. Just like anything in life, you know, you kind of have to weigh out the pros and cons and see if it's something you really want to do. Juice feasting takes work, and when you think that you've got this incredible machine that's your body, and like myself, I've spent my entire life abusing it with diets, pills, shots, anything you can think of to try and lose weight. Well, you know, I've practically detoxified my body in such a way that, you know, it's going to take some time for it to get back to what it was, you know, designed to be. Our bodies were designed for incredible magic. And what's happened is, with industrialization and, you know, everything being packaged and companies putting additives in foods and stuff, we've gone to this standard American diet now where the nutrients in our food are lost. And so it's no wonder our cells start to deteriorate, and they're deprived of the essential nutrients that they were supposed to have. And I was watching a video of one girl that was, she said something about, you know, animals don't have juicers or blenders or anything, and that's true. That's a really valid, great point, you know. And I thought about it, and I said, yeah, but they also don't eat potato chips and packaged goods and cakes and things and Twinkies and, you know, fried foods. Not unless we give it to them, of course, which is wrong. But the reason why we need blenders and juicers is because we need to get back to the natural way. And juicing is just an amazing way to flood your body with nutrients. And yeah, I'm going to talk about detoxing today because it's important to realize that your body just needs a constant flow of good things in it. So like today, I woke up and I was feeling a little bit, down. I wasn't as energetic as I could have been because I knew that my body was not having caffeine anymore. It took 2 days prior to the juice feast to eliminate white flour and sugar. I had just had a birthday, so I had lots of that on April Fool's Day. And so, eliminating those kind of things, dairy, fried foods, your body's going to go through a little change and it's going to say, what's going on? But then it starts to function in such a wonderful way that you don't ever want to even crave any of that. You don't feel like eating it anymore. And it's like they say, it's a matter of habit, and it's like everyone says, you are what you eat, and that's the way it is around the whole entire world and with every living thing. So that's what I wanted to say about detoxing. Yeah, I do, I did have a headache, but I'm fortunate right now. I'm in between jobs and I can take a little rest if I need it, and that's something I didn't ever do. I never really listened to my body. I would just shove food down my throat if I had any emotion, that kind of thing, so obviously I was sick and I was tired, and everything is just a product of our choices that we make. So yeah, some of the symptoms that you're going to feel with a juice feast are, of course, the headaches and feeling lightheaded. For me, I have emotional moments where, I have to really get in touch with what I'm feeling, and if I have a food trigger, to see what is it that triggered that, so it's very helpful in that area. Of course, elimination might vary. I have some situations where you may not be going to the bathroom, which we can talk about that in another video as well. There's some ways to help you with that. Or you may be having the other, getting the runs, which actually is kind of good for me because I know that my body is releasing a lot of toxins. And that's one more thing I want to say about fat reduction. The amazing thing I learned about detoxing was that when your cells are sick, it's just like when you bump yourself and you get like a hematoma, like a big bump on your, let's say on your leg or your knee or something, and it turns purple and all that. Well, the swelling is just your body, those white blood cells trying to rush to that area in an emergency situation to try and remedy the situation. Well, the same thing happens in each one of our cells. What happens is when you become toxic by the foods you eat, the water we drink, it's so easy to be toxic, really. Whether you've been on, pharmaceuticals or over-the-counter drugs, there's just so many ways of becoming toxic. Poor eating, obviously, and additives, but your cell in your body doesn't know how to process that. So what it's trying to do is your fat cells start to increase and they start to inflame because they're trying to heal themselves. And it's just like when your body becomes acidic. So what happens when your body's acidic is your body tries to compensate, and so that's where the fat comes in. Your cells start to increase, the water in each cell increases, and your body just blows up. So when you're detoxing, of course the opposite happens, and all of that fat just starts to flush out of your body, which is really exciting, and I'm looking forward to that. Day 2 is great so far, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow.